Let's take this show on the road. Shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, hop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at 4, phone don't do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too little, slow down. No, me and who when they see me out, booked it 'cause I'm not waiting around for you. Let's fucking go Miami, let's fucking go Chicago, let's fucking go Emo, let's fucking go Houston, let's fucking go Atlanta, let's fucking go Tokyo, let's fucking go Brazil, let's fucking go London, let's fucking go South Africa, let's fucking go Korea, let's fucking go New York, let's fucking go Toronto, let's fucking go Paris, let's fucking go Nigeria, let's fucking go DC, let's fucking go and let's fucking go. Trees, new beach, we be out on the coast. Swimsuit, 2-piece, catch me doing the most. Eating good in Perry, grab a glass, make a toast to life. Just living like it's my life. In these streets, music playing all night. Hawaii, I found my peace on a mountain zip line. Australia stole my heart, and the natives are fine as hell. Oh well, let's spend it all tonight in a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, way too late to slow down. No, be what I please 'cause I'm very grown. If you with me, we not staying home tonight. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah. Let's fucking go, yeah.
Yo, girl. It is Monday morning. Oh my gosh. Y'all know I do not like Monday mornings. Oh my goodness. It is Monday morning. I see y'all can hear me. Shout out to G Tina and Cricket 22 for the mic check. Mic check. Shout out to all the lady mods in the house and all the members. Hey, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Thanks for your continued love and support. Shout out to all the tea chatters. How y'all doing this morning? I see Mahogany Meeks stepped in here too with a mic check, mic check. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. I see 64 people in the lives. Do me a favor and like the video. Like the video. Like the video. Okay. It's Monday and your girl not that tired. See, I had a little bit of discipline last night. I was like, yep, I'm going to bed early. I ain't gonna be struggling every Monday. Come on now. Gotta do better. Cause on Sundays my little brother stay up, watch TV and all that. But really ain't nothing on Sundays that I know about. I mean, Rohop be back on next month, October the 3rd, I believe. I'm definitely going to be watching and talking about that. It appears that it may be a good season, so I'm definitely going to be into that. They got a little bit of mess over there going on with Chris Samuels, and one of the ladies might be chasing after him. Then Karen came back home, and I don't think they were done filming yet. So I think that Karen might make some type of appearance. I don't know if Karen gonna make an appearance or not, because Karen came right out with the mess. She was hanging with people that I don't feel like. I don't know. I don't know those people in real life. Let me shut the hell up. Anyway, we'll see if Karen coming back. We'll see. I mean, Teresa Judice came back, but she didn't run her car around the pole either, though. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, y'all. If they feel like they need her, they'll bring her back. And if they feel like they don't, they won't. Because that's just how they do us, right? The black woman. We're going to talk about that this morning, too. Because y'all remember I shared last week a guy who had all this vitriol for black women. I'm going to refresh our memories. I still have the clip. But you guys have been sending me responses to this guy And so I figured I would play some of them, but not all the same day. Maybe I play another one tomorrow. But I got this guy who I really liked. One of y'all sent me. Shout out to DR. Um, and I really like this one, so I said I'm gonna start with this one first. Oh, I got my camera. And I was like, where my thing at? Y'all can't see me. Um, yes, I'm gonna start with that one first, right? And then we'll add other ones. So if y'all find them and y'all want to hear them over here, you can send them because I don't mind sharing uh, these responses to this guy. And it's so funny because I swear, like every response I've seen so far talks about his hair and how crispy it is. I swear it's funny to me anyway. Then we got a little bit OCDA this morning, and then y'all. Shamar got a man, another man. Where the hell? How the hell Shamar be getting all these men? And, oh my God, it be women out here single for years and years. And Shamar just coming up with these men. How do Shamar do it? I need Shamar to run a class on how he keep it. Well, then again, he can keep his goddamn class because ain't none of them men been of quality. Okay, so why everybody out here talking about Shamar and got another man? What kind of quality is it? Okay, because what I see is that Shamar just keep finding people that want to use him up, and that's it. Okay, that's it. Wait a minute, Jackie said, "Girl, I don't know." He keep getting them though. He keep getting them. Yeah, they call me Corp D, but he done got another one, and proud of him. This was over there waving the single banner, talking about how single he was, and he was glad to be single. That must have been a call. That must have been a call for a man. They must know the call. When they say, "Oh, I'm single," that's an announcement. And then the next one gonna slide up. Okay, I get it now, Shema. I get it. So we not out here yelling and screaming that we single and shit. So that's what the problem is. Oh, what they done ran the person off the road. Child, they is up there doing too much. They is up there running each other off the road. What in the hell is going on up there? I'm gonna stay way, way back. What the hell? I seen the one car go around the other one because with the broken lanes and stuff, he must have pissed that one car off or something. Oh, because it was cutting it kind of close. I saw that. And oh, child, these people doing. Yep, that's what it is. They up there having road rage. OMG, this is too much. Lord, keep me back here where it's safe. Child, they up there going crazy to be in front of the one, want to be in front of the other one. That is too much. I can't take it. Mm-mm. When somebody, if you pass somebody and then they come around you trying to pass again, let them people go about their business. Let them people go about their business. That's what I say. 'Cause, child, it ain't worth it. Mm-mm. Child was over on the shoulder and everything this morning. What a way to go to work. Chad, what a way to go to work. Can you imagine going to work after that? You probably be snapping at everybody all day because you pissed off about your morning ride. That's why you take your time. If you leave early, see if people just would leave early, right? They wouldn't even have this problem. So I told my granddaughter, if you're not 15 minutes early to your engagement, then you're late. But I like to be like 30 minutes myself, you know, to work anyway. I don't like getting to work trying to get to work right at the time you're supposed to get there because you can't control what's going to be in front of you, around you. You can't control none of that. So if you leave in a very timely manner, then guess what? You don't got to be doing all that, doing all what you're doing. Anyway, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. After going to LA, shit, I can't even come down here and complain where I'm at. I'm just cruising right now. I'm not even worried about nothing because I've been to LA for 5 days and we drove every single day. And I promise y'all that it's ridiculous. 5 miles, 5 miles took us 25 minutes. Okay, 25 minutes. And that's not good. 5 miles. It probably take me to go 5 miles where I'm at, probably maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10, probably less, but I'm gonna say 10 because I'm gonna go ahead and include the lights and stuff. But once you've been to LA, you shouldn't be complaining about traffic now, unless you live in Atlanta. They traffic kind of bad too, though. You know what I mean? They traffic is bad too, but it don't got nothing on LA, Atlanta. Y'all don't got nothing on LA. I promise you don't. But the traffic in Atlanta is bad. But I can't complain no more where I'm sitting at because our traffic is nothing compared to those people's traffic. So I'm not ever gonna complain about traffic again. I'm just gonna enjoy, the scenery, the ride, because baby, them people down there is really, really going through it now they probably not going through it because they do it every day. But for me, I was going through it because I was like, 5 minutes gonna take us 25. Why is it gonna take us 25 minutes just to go 5 miles? Y'all, this shit is real. It's real. I'm not Barbara said that LA traffic will teach you to be patient. Also, I thought Houston and ATL was bad until I went to LA and New York. Yeah, yeah. That's why New Yorkers, a lot of them don't want cars. They don't want no cars. They want to get on the train and things. It's what they say is faster. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Crazy, right? So, no more of that complaining about traffic for me over here. All right, y'all. So then, anyway, we got some Clarissa. I told y'all we also have some Dumb and Dumber this morning. Arion and Martell. They done did a TikTok over there where Martell basically was controlling Arion. He wouldn't even let her hold the goddamn camera. He holding the camera on her and then trying to tell her what to say, y'all. It's more to the video, but we only gonna get that little bit this morning. They showed the little baby, but you don't want the other kids to be on the internet. But she can show her son, but Mel can't show hers. That's not right, Martell. That's not right. We don't want to see that baby either. Not to be smart nor funny. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with the little baby or nothing like that. But we the people don't want to see him either. If we can't see the four-piece nugget from their mother, we certainly don't want to see him with his mother. So you can stop all that and keep that to yourself over there. All right. But then y'all, we got some Porsha out here looking like a whole snack. Okay. I want the people to know Porsha is still on roll. I've heard a lot of rumors. People saying Porsha got fired. Porsha has quit. Porsha is still that girl. Porsha is still showing up. Porsha is still looking good. And Porsha did not quit no row. I tried to tell the people, but they wouldn't listen to me. But because y'all didn't see her at a couple events, y'all say she quit. No, I think Porsha was trying to make a statement. I'm not filming with this girl, Shamia. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. And you can see the energy with the two of them in photos and videos. They not the photos really, but the videos. They not messing with each other, y'all. They not messing with each other. And I don't blame Porsha. I know some people gonna say Porsha was a bad friend back when. And Porsha was a bad friend back then. I don't care when and then. What I'm talking about is this season right here, season 16, what I watch. I don't go back for season because in my mind, the way reality TV is supposed to work, this in my mind. Those people supposed to bring us drama. But at the end of the season, which is at the reunion, they supposed to go, heal, talk about it, move on, next chapter, next season. Because that's their job, right? That's their job. So if just like me, when I go on my job, right? I might not like these people that well, but some of them. But guess what? I'm not going to show them that when I'm at the job because I'm getting paid to work with these people. And Portia too is getting paid to work with those people, right? So she do have to do her job to some degree. But I'm sure that it's hard when things are fresh and well, it couldn't have been too fresh because the reunion been aired. But what I'm saying is she not looking like she's checking for Shamia. I don't think she's stupid enough to quit her job over that. And at some point, her and Shamia are gonna have to be able to work like together. Now, if I'm Portia, I'm not trying to rekindle that friendship online. Sorry, y'all. I'm not gonna ever try to do a sit down with her to give. I would never give her that. Just because of how she carried season 16, me, I would never give her that. Now, Portia might, but I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Because I just wouldn't. I would work with the girl. Hey, we on girls trips. We all doing whatever. We gonna do whatever. But ain't gonna be no more Porsha and Shamia sit down. Sorry, I don't have no water today of all days. I get a cough. Um, but it wouldn't be no more sit downs for me. Sorry, not sorry. That's just what it would be. All right. And then of course we got a little clip of mail. She shared the Eiffel Tower with us. I want to check that out. So
Make sure y'all go. Make sure y'all go.
I did not mean to hit that. Okay, so let's start off with this man. We're gonna listen to a little bit of his rhetoric, and then we're gonna go to the man that's kind of reading him down.
Nah, that you want to? No. Here's why I don't. Here's why I don't date black women. Listen to me when I'm talking to you lot.
I'm listening.
Because you lot don't like to listen.
I'm listening.
I don't date black women because you don't like to get put in your place. And when you get,
place?
Your place.
Which
and when you
place?
get put in your place, you think you got taught like a man.
That's why they were
You're not
cheating
a man.
on you then.
You're not men.
That's why they were
Watch
cheating
this.
on you.
Stay in your place.
Cheated on you multiple
Black women-
times.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
you
And
put
that's
no one
why
in
I'm
their
never going to
place.
be in your
That's why you
ever
have to
again.
dip out
Yeah,
the pool.
I'm not with
Because
black
you
women
control
because you don't like to
nobody.
get put in your place.
Apologies,
Listen,
sir.
listen.
Apologies.
where?
Apologies.
Oh wait, you just wait. Did she just shoot? Did she just shoot?
What kind of
Did she just shoot? Go. Where's your hair? Where's your hair? Where's your hair?
Once you talk about black women's hair, you're on your own, my guy. You're on your own. I was with you. Like, he's allowed to have a preference. You know, he's trying to talk about how she's held him down and picking up his Asian queen. But the moment you went for the hair, my guy, you was on your own. You're going to have to deal with it. Yeah.
Okay, so that ain't the guy I was talking about. So remember last week we listened to his dumb ass, and you know that's his take. He don't want to be with black women because we don't like to be put in our place, and when we are put in our place, we try to act like we men and we try to come back at them. You know what I'm saying? Basically, he's saying that we speak up for ourselves. And then he said, "Where's the hair?" Meaning, why she got that wig on, right? So now you coming for the wig. Okay, so here's the one rebuttal.
So you have this ginger face, jackass, jawbone looking, spotty, piece of dry up bush. We sound like him come from England. We go viral because him disrespect black women. And he was able to do that because of one main reason. And that is because he knows that no one will come in the defense of black women. Now when I say no one, I mean literally no one. But there are way less people who would come to their defense than there should be. How we treat black women today is in stark contrast of their origins. Where we are from originally, black women are the epitome of beauty. They were the keeper of the community and they were like a sanctuary. But once dirty stinking Bakra Masa started to trade them, they started to devalue them. And over time, we have caught up with that devaluing. Society teaches and reinforces to us that black women do not deserve respect and all of us just fall in line with this ideology. All of this while some things remain true. Women all over the world of races and demographics can enjoy the development in childbirth and anesthesia because black women were cut open wide without even a painkiller. Almost every single civil right in the United States and exported to the world exists because of the struggle of black women. Most of us in this race world would be lost if it weren't for black women who developed GPS. Black women are better at stretching money and providing more employment opportunities, leading to greater advantages in the economy. And whenever a black man anywhere around the world, whenever his right is abused, most people out there protesting are black women. But society gives us a perfect lesson in ridiculing a black woman's shape while praising white women for creating harnesses around their waist and going to Colombia or the DR to get the shape of a black woman. We criticize black women's speech and fashion all over the world and call it too black, but whenever someone else from another race does it, it becomes black and it becomes cool. Becky and her friends them have bras and fight throughout the street all the time, but it's only ghetto and recorded when black women do it. But let me speak specifically about the hair thing because that was his main criticism. Black women by nature love their natural hair. It has always been a sign of royalty, beauty, and directing people how to escape from slavery. But there's a group of people who got jealous because their husbands liked these kind of black hairstyles. So laws were passed all over the world preventing black women from wearing their natural hairstyles. So black women became creative. Whether it's wigs or weaves or lace fronts, I'm sorry if I don't know the terminology. Regardless of what it was, it became creative and it became fashionable. And then even after they changed for society, they became ridiculed once again. But get a woman from another race who puts on these same kind of black women magic hairstyles, and all of a sudden they're cool, they're trendy. But you know what the most tragic part of this is? Most black women don't even know that story. They know that they wear these hairstyles, but they didn't know that they were forced into them. Forced or not, the same love that they had with their natural hair, they've developed a love for this kind of creativity out of hate. But perspective and facts are important. But people with these perspective and facts must speak louder than this jackass one spotty piece of trash if you've smelled come from now.
I think that was the nicest clapback that I had. There's a few y'all sent me that I really, woo, this one Jamaican woman, she cut him all the way down. She was blood clot, all the way. I might play her tomorrow. But yeah, so they are responding to this guy who ain't even, I don't know, what is he? Is he black? I don't know what he is, but bruh, you ain't nobody who I would want to date. That's the thing. With the way you look, I wouldn't want to date your little orange ass with all them freckles all over your face, looking how you looking. I wouldn't want to date you no way. So for me, I'm not offended that you wouldn't want to date me, because boy, I wouldn't want to date you neither. You don't look like nothing, and you overweight. So that's another strike against you. You look fat to me, for real. That's what you look. And I don't want no overweight man, stomach all big. Bad enough I got a fupa. What I want you to have one for? Sit down somewhere. Somebody say he looked like a leprechaun. I seen you. Who was that? Somebody say he looked like a leprechaun. He sound like a fucking leprechaun. I know that. Overton. I knew I seen it for a quick second. Shoot. But yeah, so that's him, and that's what he talking about. He wouldn't date a black woman, but I bet you there's a lot of black women that wouldn't date him. Now I heard that there was something else involved that in one of the other clapbacks, so it's a lot more to this video, but I haven't seen it because apparently he said something about being incarcerated for 11 years. Well, that's why black women don't want to date your ass, and that's what you're mad about, because I'm gonna tell you right now, most of us don't want to date men out of jail. Now I have done it because I knew the nigga before he went in jail, but most of us don't want no men out of jail. And I'm gonna tell you something. I used to not be against that shit, but I am today. Oh hell yeah. Don't date a man out of jail. First of all, they come home, they move in your house, then they want to think everything in your house is theirs. And it ain't theirs, goddamn it. You already had it while they were sitting up in the pen. But then they come home and they get up in there for a few days and put their feet up on your shit and then trying to claim your shit like it's their shit. So no, I would not recommend that shit. I'm telling you, I've been through it. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. I used to be like, oh, they people too, but they people that's, yeah, leave them because where they at. Let them go home to their family. Sorry, not sorry. Let them go rebuild their own shit. Don't let them come in your shit and then they're going to be thinking they can take over your shit. Let them build their own shit first. And then when they get to your level and you want to date them, it's all right. But don't date that nigga straight out the pen. Don't do it. I'm telling you right now, don't do it. I have done it and it's not fucking cute. Don't do it. Leave him where he at. For real. This is what I think Shamar got. Look at Shamar. This is what I'm saying about Shamar. Everybody out here talking about Shamar got another man. Oh, Shamar get a man. Why can't I get one? Because Shamar not looking for quality, and maybe you are. Shamar not paying attention to red flags, but maybe you are. Shamar don't care about his man, as long as he got a man. But you do. You do care. That's why Shamar got another man and you still don't got a man. So don't ever feel like, oh, why this boy getting a man or somebody else? Because, baby, sometimes people just taking anything. They just taking any old goddamn thing. This so they can say they got a man. Okay? And we got two people on the thumbnail this morning. Clarissa, I'm going to talk about her and Pap. And then dumbass Arion Curry. You's a dumbass. You got Martell over there treating you like a whole child, honey. And I got to read you down. You don't got your own phone. You don't got your own car. Melody must didn't know you didn't have your own fucking phone. But I know now that you don't. Because ain't no way that I'm going to have my own phone and this Negro going to hold the phone for me while I'm live for more than 20 minutes. Now, you tell me that ain't control. You don't even got a phone, girl. We gonna get there. We almost there. Matter of fact, who child? I think we just gonna move right along from some of this stuff because now I just want to breathe their asses down. Okay, that's what I want to do. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's start with this little flip.
You see it's a hill? You can't put a bike on a hill. They put it on a flat surface.
My son, y'all. Say hi, Hope. Hi. Oh, Spidey. What you need?
So Hope, I guess that's what they call him. He can be on camera, but the other kids can't. How dumb is that, Martell? How dumb is that? And why is that allowed? And you sitting right there, but you claim you don't want your kids on the internet. So why then would you allow her to put your son on the internet? Because some people still out here who still being mean to children. Now, I never really been mean to the boy. I did call him Miles Morales, but I don't even think that was right because that ain't his name, even though he said it was. And y'all let him say that instead of telling him his real name. You know, that was y'all ignorance. Y'all know how the internet is. But I don't understand how y'all able to show this little boy, but the other kids, you don't want nobody showing them. Even went to court so much as to say you didn't want Lauren or Miss Van showing them when they were showing the kids. So you don't want nobody to show those kids. You so fucking evil that you went down to the courthouse and tried to make it so Miss Van couldn't even show her grandkids. But yet this girl can show her child that belongs to you. It's not making sense, Martell. You got to get out of your bitch ass ways and wake up and see that you hurting your kids. Not just their mother. It's not just that their mother that you hurt. And I swear you allow Arion to show that boy just to try to hurt Mel. That's my opinion. And I can have mine. Y'all can have y'all. But that's what I think. I think he allows that bullshit just to get at Mel. Yes, G-Tina, he's a bitch ass nigga, in my opinion. Yes, he is. But anyway, they ain't stopped there. Now, this the funny part. It's way more to the video, and I might get some more out of it. But this part, I had to show y'all this morning because, baby, when I say this girl got to be the dumbest girl I ever seen on earth, she got to be the dumbest. When Clarissa, you the second. But anyway, this girl and Martell is online. They live. She's sitting here talking about nursing school. When people ask her real questions, she can't answer them, though. So that's what made me think. I know people was like, well, you know, I don't know. I think if somebody asks me a question about school and I'm in school, I can give some detail about it. The girl can't give no detail. The only thing she can say is I had to get disciplined and I had to get disciplined. That's it. She don't, people asking her details. What was your hardest part of school? She can't answer. Why you can't answer that? Because is you not in school? Is this some game y'all playing, saying that you in school, but you really not in school? Because I am so confused. I'm so confused. But at any rate, they on the video, they on the live, and she talking. And baby, let me tell you, when she started talking about her face and shit and her hair, Martell put that phone down and told her, listen here, he don't stick to the nursing and start talking about some motivational stuff. He's trying to tell this girl, show this girl how to be male. You can't do that, Martell. She not male. She ain't even close to male, and she don't motivate nobody. So I don't know how you think that you're going to take somebody who is a ball of negativity and tell them to motivate. Who's she going to motivate? Other side chicks? Is she gonna tell other side chicks how to be side chick, how to stay, no matter what that husband doing with his wife? You stay and you stay and you stay, because eventually, if you keep interfering in their marriage, it will become a divorce, and then you either gonna have him to use you for a cum receptacle like Martell do me, or sometime one of y'all might get married, get lucky and get married. Is that what she gonna teach? Because what else can she teach somebody? Not a goddamn thing.
Right now, I just got on lashes, no earrings, and a ponytail slick to the back that I need to tighten up.
All the future nurses, y'all need to lock in with me. Start talking about motivational stuff, please.
Did y'all hear Martell? Oh my God, I had to make that as short as possible because I had to make sure. Did y'all hear Martell? If you need me to play it again, put a one in the chat just in case you ain't heard it. Did y'all hear Martell? That boy said, talk about some motivational stuff, please. He was about begging. He said, please. Baby, listen, baby. Martell said, please talk about some motivational stuff. Did y'all hear that shit? He over there trying to make her into something that she not, honey. He said, talk about some motivational stuff, please. That shit was funny. I seen some ones in the chat. Let me run it back.
Right now, I just got on lashes, no earrings, and a ponytail slick to the back that I need to tighten up.
All the future nurses, y'all need to lock in with me. Start talking about motivational stuff, please.
Oh my gosh. That man said, please. He was begging, please. He said, please. Baby, he told her he need her to talk about some motivational stuff, please. That shit had me cracking up. Okay? I mean cracking up. Sam D, thank you for the 4.99 super sticker. The baby of the bunches in the house. Good morning. Y'all, that shit was funny. I was cracking up. I think I must have watched that thing last night. Man, I couldn't stop watching that thing last night. That shit was so funny. I'm like, are you kidding me, Martell? Did you not know we could hear you? All right, all right, all right. That damn Martell, he act like the people can't hear his ass at all, okay? And then, wait, Eve said what I missed. Eve, I gotta play this thing one more time for you. I will, okay, just because it's funny. All right, so Martell and Arion were doing a live last night, okay? And Martell was on. I mean, it really was Arion on the screen, but you can hear Martell in the background, talking to the kids and everything, because it's his week with the kids, so you can hear him talking to the kids and all that. But anyway, Arion was talking about nursing school. And then, true to form, she got tired of talking about that, so she wanted to talk about herself and how she looked. She got on her lashes. She got on her ponytail and all this and that, her perm ponytail. Why she telling people she never had no perm? You's a damn lie. That's a whole perm in your head because your hair is thick as a lion's mane. So I don't know why you would need to lie. But at any rate, there's going to be a time where she starts to talk about her exterior and how she looking, and Martell going to tell her, listen, stick to nursing school or talk about something motivational, please. He going to say,
Right
please.
now, I just got on lashes, no earrings, and a ponytail slick to the back that I need to tighten up.
All the future nurses, y'all need to lock in with me. Start talking about motivational stuff, please.
Now, see what I'm saying? That shit is funny. That shit is funny to me. TNT's G Mom, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. She said, coffee on me. Thank you very, very much. Y'all, what y'all think about that? Y'all think he regulating her or what? Like, that's weird to me. That's weird. Chad, that is crazy. Thank you again, TNT's G Mom. That is crazy to me. That this man, first of all, holding the phone for her. Okay. He's holding the phone for her. Lady J said he is really embarrassed. Stop it. It's too early. You make my stomach hurt. He really embarrassed. He sure wasn't acting like it. He had his camera holding it for her. He had that camera on her last night. Yeah, he wanted her to shut up and stop talking about them lashes he don't like that. Don't be getting up here talking about your lashes and shit. We on here. I'm trying to motivate the people. I'm trying to get us some subscribers. I'm trying to get you a check. Shit. But Martell, she gotta go live more than once a year, Martell. That's for sure. He think that he can just come on here every once in a while and let her go live because y'all see she don't got her own phone. She can't have her own phone because if you got your own phone, why do Martell need to hold the phone for her? Martell sitting there holding the phone for her. Y'all saw it when he put the phone down to tell her to stop talking. Listen, talk about that nursing school or say something motivational, please. He put the phone down off her face. And then, y'all, if that wasn't bad enough, look, check this piece out. I was cracking up last night watching this thing. Look at this.
I've been natural all my life. I never had a perm.
What up, Martell? Thank you, fun. Y'all want to go for a ride, Martell?
They said we heard you, Martell. You can't whisper. We heard they. Oh my God, they like we heard you. We heard you. We definitely heard him laugh my ass off. But really,
That damn phone.
come on. Let's start talking about the motivational. We heard him. They love you, Martell. You need to get on live. They think about me.
Let's go, man. No, you good? You want to go for a ride?
And let me tell you something, Arion, that's the first truth you ever told. That's the first truth we ain't thinking about you. When we talk about you, girl, ain't nothing ever positive. Because I don't care what you saying. Don't nobody want to hear it. Because you still in that space where you still worried about that man's ex-wife when you should have moved on with that man or with somebody else by now. But the fact that you still in 2025 running your mouth towards that man's ex-wife who he's supposed to be divorced from, and he now supposed to be your man, and you still worried about her, girl, ain't none of us gonna ever be checking for you. Ever. Ever. because you don't know how to just go to fuck on. She gave you the raggedy ass man and you still haven't gone on yet. You know why you haven't gone on? Because that nigga ain't gone on. And because he still want Mel, however he want her, whether it's just access to that money or access to the benefits that she has. Okay, whatever it is, he still want a piece of it, and that's why he's still acting mad because he can't get none of it. And I'm gonna say it's the money because last week, as y'all know, he went up there and told everybody don't purchase her stuff. So to me, he is jealous, spiteful, and hateful that Mel is thriving and his ass is barely surviving. And that's the same reason why she mad, because she mad she can't get none of the goddamn money that she used to get. And they over there broke, living off of one phone and one car. Period. Period. They over there living off of one phone and one car. And that's the problem with them. Mm-hmm. Okay, see, Rich, thank you for the $49.99 super sticker. You are appreciated. And that's what I see with this whole thing, y'all. Keep coming after this woman. They mad. They mad because they don't have access to that money. They mad because they don't have access to that money. And that's exactly why they act the way that they do. Because they can't have access to what they used to have access to. Y'all know he was over there buying her cars, giving her money, sending her money to Marceau, all of that. Now they struggling. Now they struggling. I guarantee y'all they struggling. Oh yeah, they struggling. Exactly. Big mad. And Melody knows Mel is in Paris. Exactly. You see, and then that's another thing they mad about. Every time they take the kids, right? If Mel feel like it, Mel just buy her a goddamn ticket. She don't be planning this shit out. Trust me, she don't. She'll just say, "Oh, I feel like going to Paris. I'm gonna take a break and go here or go there." You see what I'm saying? But yet they can't go nowhere but Atlanta. When y'all seen Martell and that gal go on a plane anywhere outside the U.S.? When you seen them have some sand under their feet? When they done took the kids somewhere outside of down there where they follow mail at? Where that thing down in Tennessee, right? That's the only place they never took the children. They never took the children nowhere else. They can't afford to take the children nowhere else because they over there barely surviving. And that's the reason why the ass don't like mail. I'm telling you now. That's what it is. They is mad. She over there making all that money. Got the nerve to be over there on TikTok making all that goddamn money. And she wouldn't give me 50% of it. She said dissolve. She dissolved Embrace and had a nerve to go get a new one. And then it came out even better. And every time you turn around, she getting a new product, which is more money. Then she got my kids with product. He ain't even smart enough to say, hey, she got my kids making products. Boss Baby got a product now. I'm sure Mariah and Tank gonna get some eventually. But you got Sugar Mama and Boss Baby with products. By the way, I used Sugar Mama lotion this morning on my hands. My granddaughter had left hers in the bathroom. I bought them some, and I used some this morning just to see what it smelled like. Don't smell bad at all. Used it right on my hands this morning. But I'm just saying, Boss Baby got products. I got to get those too for my grandkids. But Boss Baby got product. Sugar Mama got product. You know Mariah getting something soon, and Tank. And he mad, telling people don't shop the business. You that mad? You see what I'm saying? He don't got a problem hurting Mel or her children. Because you know Sugar Mama got a product. You know Boss Baby got a product. But yet you telling people don't buy the products. Who does some shit like that to their children? That's crazy. He said dissolve first. Well, I bet you that's one word he wish he didn't use. Alisa, I bet you that's one word he wish he didn't use, dissolve. Because, baby, let me tell you, if he would have still had 50% and the business was going the way it was going, they would be living just as comfortable. They would be living just as comfortable as Mel. Mm-hmm. Mel said dissolve. And y'all see what it's been ever since. Up and stuff. Up and stuff. Up and stuff. Now, y'all know we got one. What is you doing? We got one more idiot on the chopping block this morning, and that is Clarissa. Oh my gosh. I just wish Clarissa would just, I don't know. I mean, maybe her and Papoose going to be all right at some point. I don't know. But in my opinion, I feel like Papoose is another man who is out here making a woman look foolish. Because why you got this lady trying to rap, Papoose? Why do you have her trying to rap? When I thought this lady was a boxer. And then some of y'all might have been following Clarissa before me, and I don't want to be dumb. Now, did the lady been rapping? Because the only other time I seen her rap was when she tried to go at Remy. That time, she was standing outside that car and all this and that, and she spit a couple bars and everything. But I mean, is that something that she been doing, or because to me, she got a piece of paper in her hand and she trying to read these raps. Now, when I see girls come out with the raps and stuff, they don't be having no piece of papers in their goddamn hands. I never seen no new girl come out rapping with a piece of paper. They just spit that shit out. You hear me? They just be spitting it out. I never seen those all these new girls I done seen come out lately. I never seen none of them with no fucking paper in their hand. Now, Clarissa got a piece of paper in her hand. So do that mean that Papoose is writing this shit and telling her to get on the internet and look foolish? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Let's check it out.
This is sauce? Yeah. Huh? Yeah. 90K on my wrist. I'm only getting richer after taxes, yeah, almost 6 figures. Property owner. I went and bought a building just to stack my money from the floor to the ceiling. Came up rough, couldn't afford no dinner. The water was dirty, drank from the Flint River. Ain't forget where I came from, I always remember. I buy what I want now, cause I'm a big spender. Beneficial, fuck them if they win against you. You good by yourself, you don't need some bitches with you. They playing both sides while you think they in the middle. Her man ain't got no balls, so you know his dick little. Bigger house, better car, still winning. Not them fake hoes, do it for the real women. I ain't fuck this nigga, 2 years still bitching. Meal ticket, long live the champ, I'm built different. Yeah. Ooh. Huh? Oh.
So Sparkle got a question this morning. So to answer your question, where if it's been proven that she's messing with a married man, where has that been proven at? Because to me, that's nothing but talk from Martell and other people who just busybodies. Because I ain't never seen that this man go with Mel, and I've been around him in real life. I've been around these people in real life, not just at that TikTok live, but at other places. I've been to the Mimosas. I've been to her concert, and I was in the van with them together, right? In a van with Mel, her mom, Jason. That man is her security guard. And because people not used to seeing a security guard around a lot, I guess they didn't watch The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston, but usually that person gets incorporated into things that you're doing. So I feel like people are just drawing their own conclusions, and Martell didn't help none. That's what I feel like. So Sparkle, that's my answer. Now, I didn't find out anything different. If I find out something different, we could talk about that at that time. But at this time, that's not been proven. That has not been proven that Mel is doing anything with no security guard. And to tell somebody got some solid proof, that ain't real to me. That ain't real to me. Now, what y'all think about ain't no proof, Miss Blade? Ain't no proof. Ain't no proof. Ain't no proof. So I don't go off of assumptions. That's not something that I do. Um, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you like to donate the change for the kid?
Huh?
Do you like to donate the change for the kid?
Sure, by now.
Thank you, right now.
Mhm. You said some stars have some bodyguards for years and years, and they become life members of the family. This is what I'm saying. This is what people not used to, and because people have came out and said, "Oh, bodyguards don't do this. Bodyguards don't do that." How the fuck do they know? Have they ever had a bodyguard? Have they ever had a bodyguard? These people that saying what bodyguards don't do. Have they ever had one in real life? Have they ever needed one around all the time? Have they ever needed one around all the time? Because she needs one. What's the total? Uh-huh. So what I'm saying is, if there's no proof of these things, then they're not really, to me, valid. Just because Martell said it. Can I have some strawberry jam? Sure. Thank you. There's two of them. Thank you. I only asked because of the allegations. Yeah, that's just allegations though. And we gotta remember who these thank you, who these allegations come from, right? Because remember 2 years ago it was Devin. Remember that? It was the congressman. And I still say to this day that Martell is the reason why that man got caught down at the Walmart. Because I believe Martell put a bullseye on his back when he came online accusing this man of messing with Melody. That then made his character be questioned. And that's what happened to that man. I'm serious. I think that's what happened. Now, he ain't had no business down at the Walmart stealing. But the Walmart also don't have no business having people coming in there working for them for free. Now I feel like if you want people to work for free, then you can't really tell the people how to work. Now, shit. Don't be asking me to ring stuff up. See, I'm not that girl. If I go in your store and you ain't got no cashier, I'm walking the fuck out. I do not work for you. When I get off work, I'm not coming in your store working for you too. Not for free. Why do Martell care who Melody date? That's a good question, Overcome I am. Why do Martell care who Melody date? You know why he care who Melody date? Because he mad that he lost Melody. He mad that he lost Melody. And because he lost Melody and he want to make her look like a fool every chance he get, he comes on here making up these outlandish things. And of course, him and Arion want to make it look like Mel doing some shit that she doing so that y'all can stop being so critical of what she did and start looking at Melody just like in the way that you did, asking me if Mel did this, is she now a hoe and all this other stuff. We gotta know she did something like that before we can even think about saying anything like that. Right? But I don't believe anything Martell says. And I've been around them and I'm not getting that vibe. So, you gotta consider the source. And if it ain't coming from Martell, it's coming from women who just don't really like Mel. I don't care how much they might have claimed they did. If you like that woman, then you should know by now her character, right? I don't got this lady going out here messing with somebody's husband. She just went through that. Why would she do it? That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know that lady. I've been around her. I've been around her spirit. She's not that type of girl. And if it wasn't for Martell, Jason probably wouldn't even be around as much as he is. But with a psycho person like that, she gotta have somebody around. Unfortunately, that's just what it is. And if y'all can't see that, you just seen what happened down to the courthouse. What if Jason wasn't there? What if he wasn't there? What if he wasn't there? Shit. Somebody said, I don't care if she is with Jason. Leave Bill alone. Yeah, that just hasn't been proven, though. You know what I'm saying? It just hasn't been proven. Exactly. She showed everybody at the courthouse why she needs Jason. You better say it again. Better say it again. Because if he wasn't there, how do we know how that would have turned out with both of them there? With both of them there, how do we know how that thing would have turned out if Jason wasn't there? Right? So I'm just telling y'all, I've been around them. I'm not getting that vibe. If other people are saying they that's because they want to find something bad about Mel, because they already know Martell's a liar. We already know he did that same shit with Devin. You know what I'm saying? He just put people on Mel when people around. He think Mel around him too much or whatever he think. Who knows, child? Why he come up with these outlandish accusations? But he just do. He needs y'all. He wants y'all to stop buying her products. He wants y'all to think, oh, she ain't no better than Arion, so y'all shouldn't buy her stuff. Y'all, that man is a fucking devil. He's a devil. He's not even a devil in sheep's clothing. He's just a devil walking. And my grandma used to say people could be devil in sheep's clothing, meaning they walking around acting like they saints, but they really is not. But he not even that, because he ain't pretending for nobody, right? He being who he is. Wait a minute, now maybe people. Wait a minute, now, wait a minute. Maybe people need to get them adjacent and mind their business. I know that's right, Ms. Irene. Yeah, I just don't get that vibe. Yeah, so that's my opinion. I don't get that vibe. Now, like somebody said, if she is messing with Jason, it depends on the timeline. What happened, how it occurred. You know, sometimes marriages do fall apart, and it ain't always because somebody messing with somebody. Sometimes uh, occupations can cause marriages to fall apart. Anything. I don't know. I want me a Jason too, a real security guard. I do. I want him to drive me around and everything when I go to my events. My friend do that now, but I want me a Jason because I want him to have a pow pow. I want him to have rights to carry. Yep, I sure do. I ain't gonna lie. Want his ass to go on trips and everything with us. Yeah, protect my ass, Jason. His name don't gotta be Jason though. He could be something else. He could be a Mark. He could be an Anthony. He could be whatever. Long as he got a pow pow and he got a license to carry that bitch on the plane and everywhere. Hell yeah. I want me one too. Shit, Mel. Do they got another one at the company that don't mind coming to Maryland, girl? Cause I know he got his own company. I know he got his own company. He got to. Jason, I mean. He got to have his own. Shit. But yeah, no, for real. I don't know. I never heard nothing to the likes of that. I just feel like that's another Martell thing. They never address anything Martell does. None of his pick me's address him in the pigeon harassing Mel at the courthouse. But if Mel breathes wrong, they on her neck. Yep, that's the way it goes. Because they trying to find fault with Mel, honey. They've been doing that forever. So anything that look like it could be Mel's fault, anything that look like it could be negative, they gonna hone in on that shit, and that's what they gonna do. Period. That's what they gonna do. They gonna hone in on it. So, you know, to each his own. Let them do what they do. But anyway, y'all made it to work. Thanks for riding with a sister. Listen, y'all know what to do. Continue to be blessed by being a blessing to somebody else. Share your smile with the world, y'all, because you never know who might need it and what people are going through. Treat people how you want to be treated, how you want to be treated, okay? In all your ways. And last, but definitely never least, YOLO. You and not nobody else's. You hear me? Yours. All right? I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next live, which is probably going to be this evening. All right? Peace.
When I go with confidence, when I go to roll our hips and take back sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night. Baby, take your time, let me know I want. When you turn me around, I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going like bum bum bum. Roll it back then rotation, cigarettes and the season, shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam, jam 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. We know that beat, we know shine bright like royalty. We know stay creep but they are guilty and wine. So kinda your neck is cold. You been waiting on me to solve it, solve it, solve it for me.